now listening to 3 Quirks and a Turk at 89.3 FM.
This is my station.
Action.
It's just insane and I love it.
Entertainment.
Hey guys, it's Selena Gomez.
Hey, this is Ed Sheeran.
Hey guys, it's Taylor Swift.
Entrepreneurs.
You need to learn this business, and this is the time to do it.
And empowerment.
Become an insider. So you have to know the rules before you get in the game.
It's Friday.
I can't believe that it's Freaky Friday.
YB Moody, shake that booty.
Coffee.
Vietnamese coffee.
Vietnamese coffee. You know, I love my coffee.
Do you?
And I'm so glad that on a Friday afternoon, on a King's holiday, we're going to talk about coffee, the Australian coffee culture. And what I'd like to know and share with our listeners out there, there's so many branded coffees around the world. Coffee is like a universal language, right?
Yes.
There's food, there's drinks, and then you got coffee. Mm-hmm. If you don't drink coffee, then you're bloody stupid. That's
No,
the way I
excuse
look
me,
at it.
I don't drink coffee. I haven't drank coffee in 25 years.
Well, you know what I just said. If you don't drink your coffee, you're bloody stupid, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're missing out.
In your, whatever.
You're missing out.
I love the smell of coffee.
Yes.
And I have had non-Australian coffee, by the way. I've had Vietnamese coffee.
Yes.
I've had, the Italian coffee. Just not, it's not for me.
Well, why argue between coffee when we've got the two experts, Bjorn and Shreya, the co-founder of the Australian coffee culture that's joining us. Welcome.
Welcome, guys.
Hello. Thanks
Hello.
for having us.
You two look like you're in shock. Why you two look like you're in shock? This is your first time on air?
Probably high
Bjorn?
energy on coffee, probably.
Container
Yeah.
energy.
Do you need to have a coffee to boost your energy up a little bit?
I think I have to crack one open, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me something before you. We should film this. Like, let's film this live. Use my. You're filming this now.
Okay, I can film it. Yes.
Okay.
Him
All right,
opening
ready?
his coffee.
Yes.
Oh wait. We're going to. Okay, he's got his coffee in his hand and he's got a
Yes.
long black.
Yes.
And Bjorn. Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, I smell that. For our
That's ASMR.
Yes.
ASMR
For
for you.
our listeners out there, can you just hear that? Can you smell that? Can you taste that? Because I bloody can taste that.
Tell us about your Australian coffee. Your long black.
My long black.
Yes.
I can tell about the sensation.
Yes, tell us.
Like when I crack this one open, then like the flavor that comes through my nose.
Yeah.
It's just like, it gives me this kind of coziness. This like, oh, okay, this feels fresh.
It's like-
comes from a can, but it's fresh.
Okay. So why is drinking that, Shreya? Tell us a bit about this, right? I mean, like, why coffee? Why not lemonade? Why not tequila? Why coffee?
I think coffee is just something that's so experiential.
Yeah.
And it's such a natural product. Like, it's everywhere in the world. So many people drink it. And we both love coffee. Like, we just love coffee. We can't start our day without coffee.
Yeah.
And then one day we really found that Australia grows coffee, and there's these beautiful stories around the farm and generational practices of how the coffee's been harvesting here, and it just kind of consumed us.
And in terms of coffee, it's a universal language, right? Everyone loves coffee. Valentina was talking about the Italiano drink coffee, the Arabic drink coffee, the Vietnamese drink coffee, you name it. Around the world, the Greeks drink coffee, right? So what makes your coffee so unique?
So I think Australian coffee as such has such a different taste profile.
Yeah.
So it's very chocolatey. It's low in acidity. It's really nice. It's really smooth. Particularly this kind of coffee, just, when you drink it, and sometimes when you need a caffeine kick or something, and you get like this dry mouth, after sport, you don't get this with Australian ground coffee. Somehow it just like, it leaves like a refreshing feeling on your tongue.
So this is actually Australian coffee beans.
It is grown in Australia, up in Queensland.
Wow.
This one in particular.
So is it Robusta or Arabica, or this is?
It is specialty Arabica, so it is really good coffee, and it is considered specialty and premium.
Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people, and perhaps it's a good education for people listening to this
Yes,
show as well. So 99% of the coffee we consume in Australia is imported.
That's
we
correct.
grow our own coffee, and that gets exported.
So you are supporting Australian products as well.
Absolutely. So
I love
what
that.
we're building is kind of like a cold brew, premium plant-based, ready-to-drink cold brews made from 100% Australian coffee.
So why in a can? Why chill coffee? Because I've noticed that it's kind of unique. Now, whose idea and whose concept was that to come up with this idea? Was that yours?
I think we did. it together.
Yeah.
And the reason we chose a can is because it's convenient. It is kind of easy to pack through, and also we found this really interesting gap in the market.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't find any canned coffee that we could consume, and every canned coffee that we picked up was either like sugary, had sweetener in it, there was dairy, or just something, but not really coffee, and that was very frustrating. And we thought like there's this interesting kind of gap that we can bridge between, you know, not having a good canned coffee in Australia that kind of does justice to our coffee culture here.
Yeah.
And majority are imported.
And majority are imported. So
Yeah, a lot of them are.
like, there was 1 + 1. Like it just made sense.
This is coffee on the go.
Yeah, no,
Basically.
definitely right. Yeah, definitely right. I mean, so what's the story behind this brand? Is there a story? Are you supporting the farmers? Are you supporting your passion, the love of coffee? What's your story behind launching this particular brand?
So first and foremost, as far as like Australian coffee culture as such, it's just like worldwide people know like Australia does great coffee.
Yeah.
Like it's just ingrained. Like, secondly, it's for us Australian coffee culture is really celebrating like the farmers and the artisans that we have here, like who really roast the coffee, who grow the coffee, like the whole end-to-end story.
Yeah.
So that's the story behind, like really, you know, giving this feeling to the people, like something that we are in Australia used to drink. So we want to live up to this with our products and the brand.
You know what? You've actually given me a can here as well. It's called Oat Latte.
Which is the flavour type.
I never had this before.
What's in the oat latte?
For coffee. What's yours?
I'm more of a latte. I love my latte, cappuccino, and I love the Vietnamese. Vietnamese coffee is also another Vietnamese culture because they've got so much coffee, but then they mix it with a lot of sweets. So that's something different. But today, I'm actually looking forward to trying this. So I should actually open this, shouldn't I, Valentino?
Yeah, if you want to.
I should try this.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to try this.
You want to open it near the mic, but not over
I'm going to try it.
Just be careful with
because
equipment.
Usually, I love my coffee.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
you hear that?
Give it a smell.
Oh.
I wish everyone listening could smell.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
And try it, you mean?
It's actually quite smooth.
Is it?
I don't get the bitter aftertaste like a lot of coffee beans do.
Is it fresh? Like
It's
what?
fresh. It's fresh.
Oh,
But
really?
usually with a lot of canned coffee, right, when you first open it, you drink it, you get this massive, strong kick of coffee.
Okay.
The beans. It's kind of bitter. Whereas this is actually very smooth.
Yeah. So what we've really tried doing is we wanted to honor, you know, how Australian coffee's unique, distinct flavor notes are, and bring that into the can. And it's a bit tricky because with fresh coffee, you can basically really kind of do that. But with canned coffee, we had to work through a very long process with an artisan roaster to get the right amount of roast.
Correct.
And then the right amount of ratio for the cold brew, and then work with a formulation person to get something as beautiful as fresh coffee.
Yeah, as well, I think, you know, as it's Australian grown, right? Like the supply chain is very short. And as well, it's basically from farm to can. See it that way. So it stays fresh, right? It doesn't have to travel that long. It gets roasted and gets processed into the
So
can.
where's your main head office at the moment for this? Is it in Sydney, Queensland, or?
We're based out of Sydney.
Okay.
And the farmers are in New South Wales?
The farmers are spread across the northern Queensland, like the far north Queensland, and there are a few farmers in northern NSW, but the farm that we
And
source
you are
the
tuning in with the 3 Quirks and a Turk, and it's definitely King's birthday. Make sure you drive home safely, and the weather is looking too shabby, I reckon. It's 19 degrees. Saturday is 19 degrees. Sunday is also 19 degrees as well, so it's going to be a very cold weekend. So there goes my chuck of shrimp on a barbie, but you know what? I can have my Australian culture coffee instead. So folks, thank you so much for joining us. Bjorn, I think it's amazing. I tried the coffee. I think it's fabulous. It's smooth. It's not too bitter. And during intermission, you also mentioned the fact that it's quality beans, whereas in a can, Shreya, you mentioned that a lot of people don't always mix the right coffee beans in that. Is that the reason why you get that aftertaste, that very bitter taste?
Absolutely, and I think what's happening, what we realize is through our research is the coffee inside most of the can is really, really low quality and sometimes not coffee. And to mask that, they add sweeteners, they add, you know, things in it that just hides the whole bad flavor of the coffee or the bad aroma. And it roasted to like super dark levels, so you just taste that bitterness all the time.
It's interesting, Bjorn, because you've actually got a very career focus. Like you work for some of the biggest company in the world, technology, innovations, and you start up your own design agency as well, energy startup. So what made you change your mind and you thought, I stuff that?
Beans and what roast level, then we had to work on the formulation, which took another couple of months' time. And then you have to go through a testing process for a few more months.
Right. And did you, when you went out to market and get taste testers?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
So we had to do a small batch of retort testing, which is kind of like just sending the formulation into 150 liters of mix and say like, okay, this is going to work at commercial scale or not.
Yeah. It's interesting also, Shreya, because your career is also a professional career, corporate career. And then you decided, stuff that. Don't want to be an accountant. I want to run my own business. A lot of our listeners are business owners and young entrepreneurs. I want you to share with us that journey. A lot of people are stuck in a 9-to-5 job. Obviously, you decided, you're on a ship. You decided, I had enough of this bloody ship. I want to jump off board and do something unique, which is the coffee now. So can you share with us, when was it a critical moment you decided, I had enough, I want to get off and do something on my business journey?
And you weren't an accountant before, were you?
No,
you led accounts.
No. I was an account manager before, which is completely different. But yeah, most of the career in sales, growth side with big firms. And I think there was something that was always itching in me, that there's more inside me.
Yeah.
I was always doing something besides my job. Like I was either volunteering with not-for-profit organizations, or I'm an artist as well on this. I was just doing something else all the time. And when Bjorn and I met and this idea sort of came through, it just felt right. It just felt like this is the right thing to do. This is the right business to work on. It felt very personal. And the jump happened when I got made redundant. So last year in September, I got made redundant by Deloitte. And that was the time to feel like, okay, maybe it's the right thing to happen at this point, and I'm just going to go all in. So
you got redundant, so you didn't sit around the house feeling sorry for yourself?
No, I'd already started the business. Like, we had started the business long ago, and it did feel bad. Like, of course, redundancy is something that just makes you feel, really small, and there's so many waves of emotions you go through a redundancy, but I had really good support from Bjorn as a partner, and the business just felt right. So,
everybody thinks when you get a redundant, and I've been through 2 redundancies, and I was the happiest person ever. I'm like taking my package, and I'm a small fish in a big world. I'm getting myself out there, but it takes a lot of guts, first of all. Yeah. To pivot where your stage is at, but secondly, it takes bravery to actually open up a business because like a startup founder, it is hard, right? There are challenges. What challenges have you seen so far through this journey?
Yeah, look, I think when we started, our first excitement and thinking, how hard can it be actually to get a good coffee in a can, right? To like, the reality after 8 months in was really, interesting to see how many aspects this business actually brings, right? And how many hats do you have to wear. As well, like a financial aspect is huge, particularly in an FMCG business. Like we're self-funded, so you need a lot of capital up front to actually produce, to buy the materials, to do the R&D, the testing.
Did that scare you though? The amount of money that you had to put in?
I think we didn't expect it would be that much, but I think halfway through we said, look, everything is not really according to plan from a timing perspective, but I think the results that we got, and as well the feedback from people, like from a tasting perspective, and the things that we've learned and the relationships we've built along the line, I think really strengthen the cause for us to say, look, this feels right, and we got here something.
So what can you share with our listeners about your particular journey, the pros and cons? Is there a good idea to start up something from scratch, or is it a better idea to buy a franchise system and just go with that?
I guess it depends, and I'd say like just go and do things. Whatever comes to your mind, go and give it a try. And it's a learning process, and there's no right and wrong. Some people are good at something and some are not, and it takes time to do that reflection work, do some trial and errors, and find your right thing. And I think you won't know it unless you try it. So.
Yeah, the Australian market, it's competitive, it's crowded, right? What makes you different?
Ooh, as a business or as people?
As the coffee, for the coffee.
Oh, from a coffee perspective. I think, first of all, we're the only company that's making premium plant-based, ready-to-drink cold brews made with Australian-grown coffee, so that hasn't happened yet. Plus, we've built like a local ecosystem that didn't exist. So the agriculture side of coffee is very siloed industry, and then there's a huge industry of cafe roasters, coffee roasters and cafe culture in Australia, and that's siloed. So what we've tried doing with Australian coffee culture is bring everything together.
Okay.
So now our farmers is working with a coffee roaster, and we're just together commercializing what wasn't able to happen before.
Yeah. I love the fact that you guys are Australian-owned and Australian-made, and I think...
And supporting farmers too.
And supporting farmers, because these days everyone seems to be importing things from overseas, and over the years we see a lot of farmers are struggling, and the thing is like we're importing too many things. I mean, at the end of the day, cost is a big factor. I understand that, but also we need to understand that we need to support our farmers. If we don't support our farmers, 10, 20 years down the track, there won't be any fresh fruit and veggies for us. Everything will be imported from overseas.
100%. And during the break, we were talking about coffee that have different chemicals, and it's not really truly coffee.
That's right.
Which makes a big point of difference for you guys.
Absolutely.
Because it's people need to be educated. They need to read what's in the ingredients, and people just go out and go. And the thing is, yours is convenient. You can just, pick up and go.
Ready wherever you are.
Yeah.
Well, what about it wasn't like smooth sailing for you guys from the beginning, right? I mean, there's a lot of challenges, ups and downs. How do you deal with rejections and knockback? Because a lot of business owners, they have an idea, they have a dream, they start off and then they get a few no's and then they give up on their dreams. So what would be your advice to up-and-coming entrepreneurs that are thinking about launching their particular business?
I think for me, and I'll let Bjorn tell his story as well because it's quite unique and he should share it. But I think I came to Australia 4.5 years ago, and I came with no network here. I had no family, no network, no friendships. One suitcase. And obviously I spent all my money in doing my MBA, so basically no savings as well. And it does take a certain resilience when you come from another country, and I think that sort of resilience that we were able to build through coming from another country, building something from scratch, or you're finding yourself from scratch, that really helped in this process.
Bjorn?
Yeah, I think maybe not tying into a story, but I think what I would add to this is just like when you get rejections and you are in the middle of things, I think it's really hard sometimes, and it really, brings you down. So you start questioning yourself. But I think I really encourage everyone at that point, to really reflect and ask yourself why I've done this in the first place. Yeah. And for us, this was really value aligned. We wanted something that's out there, that's, our responsibility to create something good, to put ingredients in there that we personally would choose. And our temple is our body, so we're very, cautious of what we take in. But as well, transparency as such. I think there's so much ambiguity out there in the market, and I think customers deserve, or consumers deserve transparency of what they consume, and that was really important for us.
Great.
Transparency is hard, especially
these days. Yeah, these days it's very hard. I mean, a lot of people then think about profit before they think about transparency.
Absolutely.
And cutting costs and all
being
that.
Lean,
Correct. So let's have a break.
We are our biggest fan.
We are. We love it. So you are tuning in with the... Actually, I should get Cheryl and Bjorn to...
Shreya. Her name's Shreya.
Shreya to say, it's Friday. Why be moody when you shake your booty? You guys ready for that?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
It's Friday. Why be moody? Shake your booty.
It's Friday. Why be moody?
Shake your booty.
There you
Yeah,
go.
love it. Love that.
With coffee. With the Australian coffee culture.
See, that's
guys.
the thing with business owners, mate. They have to be salesmen. They have to be R&D. They have to be marketing. They have to be jack of all trade, right?
Yeah.
So it needs to live in your mind all the time.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
so
right.
all our listeners who are tuning in now, we've got Shreya and Bjorn who have been talking about their business, which is the Australian coffee culture. And Davey has had a taste of the oat latte flavour.
It's very creamy. It's very smooth, baby. Very smooth.
It's very sexy.
And it's very sexy.
And fresh.
And fresh.
Yes.
That's the first time I can associate coffee and sexy
there
together.
you go.
But Bjorn, thanks for that, mate. So
Now,
let's get to know. Let's get to know the segment, right? Let's have fun.
5 quirky questions time, which we
All
ask
right.
all our guests, different questions though.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be a fun, light way as well. Just to near the end of our...
We should have started first, right?
Do not.
We should have started first, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
should.
know.
Next time we should have started first. All right, go for it,
Here we go.
Valentina.
Okay. What's the first thing you both do in the morning, and does it involve coffee, or is that too obvious?
Actually, that is the first thing
You do?
we drink coffee.
I think it's coffee and then it's a little dance, yeah.
Yeah.
We love that.
Okay. Next question.
Next
then.
question.
Next question.
Okay. If coffee was a mascot, what would it be? Like a character?
A bear.
A bear?
Please explain why a bear.
I don't know, brown.
Brown
Brown,
bear.
brown.
Okay.
Round.
Okay. So tell me something though. Like you two work together, right? Is it sometimes challenging the fact that you're in your face every day?
Are you in your face every day?
Are you guys have your ups and downs?
Oh, look, we have our up and downs.
Yeah.
But I think, no, it works fantastically, actually.
Good.
It's like a healthy relationship, okay?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I think we make a really good team, and at the
Nice.
same time we respect each other
Mm.
and each other's space. So, and we respect what we both contribute. So it's actually really nice, and we have a lot of fun.
Do you speak your mind?
Yeah, we do.
There
We
you
do.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, next question. If Australian coffee culture had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Fun song. Oh my god.
Fun song.
A theme
A
song.
rapid round, and we're gonna lose on this.
No, you're not getting judged on this.
Oh, yeah. This could be. Yeah,
this could be it.
that's
I want you back, coffee.
Maybe this one.
Maybe this is a cool song.
Yes.
Yeah? Is that Michael Jackson? Yeah.
Jackson 5.
Jackson 5. There you go. That's a
I
good...
like the new
The
version
movie?
of like the Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, espresso! Yes!
Ah, okay.
Oh, I like that.
That's not bad. That's not
It's
bad.
got the energy, the
Yeah.
vibe, sexiness, everything.
So I'll tell you what. I mean, what's your favorite music? I mean, like you guys, we talk about business and that. So what's your favorite music?
Oh, God. I'm a metalhead, to be honest.
Really?
Metalhead.
Yeah.
Bjorn, I would think, I guess.
Yeah, he suits it.
Yeah, European tend to love the techno and metal, hey? Like, yes.
We do.
Oh, there you go. Your favorite food?
Wait, Shreya didn't answer her favorite
Oh, yeah.
music.
Music.
Yeah.
I love like electro and
Yeah.
good house music.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice. And
And
your
hip-hop.
And hip hop, of course. Of course. And your favorite food?
Ooh. When I went to Germany last time, I really loved the canoodles there.
What's canoodle?
Canoodle.
Never heard of that. What is that?
It's made out of potatoes and meal somehow. Like,
Yeah.
we mix different things in there. And
Yeah.
Quite yummy. Yeah.
I love the pork knuckle. So it's always my favorite.
We have to go to Germany now
Yeah,
to just have canoodles.
Yeah. How far is it though from here to Germany? Like what, 14, 16 hours on a flight?
Oh, no. It's more than 24, yeah.
Oh my God, 24 hours. That's my worst fear, is flying 24 hours. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the
and
longest.
Then you have to take break in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. So If people want to find out about your coffee, if they want to buy, what they want to distribute your coffee, how do they find you?
So at the moment, it's all online.
Yeah.
And we are also in one of the Hyatts, like the Caption by Hyatt Hotel in central Sydney,
Okay.
CBD, and then a few retail stores.
Nice.
But follow us on Instagram, and all the information about the stockists and where to find Australian coffee culture is there.
Lovely.
I've got another question.
What's another question?
It's a strange question.
Okay, go for it.
So actually, I've got two questions.
Hello, you got one question.
No, okay. Would you do, like, they've never made it. Oh, no, they have. The Vietnamese people have. Sorry, durian with coffee. Do you know what durian is?
Yes. Well, we'll have to one. Maybe not coffee. Maybe durian deserves its own space.
Does it?
Do you two even know what durian fruit is?
Yeah, of course.
You know durian fruit?
This-
But you don't know
Yeah.
durian
This
fruit?
stinky fruit.
Have you ever tried it?
No, never tried it.
Never tried it?
No.
Okay, it's interesting.
Yeah. It deserves its own space. And I think
It does.
coffee
Yes.
deserves- We need to
Separate
let them
them.
be.
So true, so true. Oh, wow, our time is coming up. So what's your weekend? You two do anything exciting?
Oh yeah, work.
You sound so excited. What?
No breaks.
No breaks.
No breaks.
Would you create a coffee, no coffee?
Coffee, no coffee, as in like a decaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been thinking about it, and perhaps in the future. Actually, a lot of people are asking about it.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that a lot.
Oh, well, there you
Because
go.
I'm caffeine sensitive. I'm not allowed to have anything with caffeine. I'm allergic. I found out.
Well, sorry, babe. This is the wrong product for you. Go find it somewhere else.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, David. Thanks for your
No
support.
one steals this from you.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Australian coffee culture.
Thank you, guys.
Love to support our
Thanks for
local
having us.
business and entrepreneurs. So definitely reach out to them. You want to buy the product, even in your shops and all that. Hit them up
100%.
online. We also got the details on our social as well. Love for you guys to reach out and support our local business. So take care. We'll catch up your same time, same place next week.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye.